I already reactivated the automechs. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice.
Don't, boss. You got a real fine way with words.
I know. How do I get in there? Must deactivate robots. Security routines. Okay. Read your concerns. Course morale is low. You gave those PhD tanks of nuclean scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What do you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. A bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down on her sights at firing range and made sure to hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending? Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday, Mom. Oh. That's sad. Hey, baby. Hold on a sec, guys.
Whoa. Careful where you step.
Go, Cole. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, office? Oh, go back to the office. Yeah, maybe we should. Okay, what's this? Security routines, disengage, check for security. Personnel files, Mama Bear. People came by asking if any of the docs have been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. She requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay, well, we're gonna have to refresh that before we do that. Okay, first of all, anything in here? And code key card. Awesome. Great. The transport vessel will be has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I've taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive material containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. The cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer Care approved alienist. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. When I saw what was left of him? Note on Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night. Said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. I hope it never comes to that. Oh, dude. So the doctors ran out of people to experiment on, and they used the security detail that was helping them? Oh my. Okay. So now we need to go down the other stairs. Which we need to go through here. This door open yet? No, we need to figure out a way to get that door open. Or we can go around the bottom. We just turned this off.
The subjects, they're still alive.
What? They're still alive? Nothing. Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight overdrive cartridge. Boom. Great. Turn to root. Project summary. Biological hybridization and assimilation. Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from halcyon native fauna. Raptidon? They tried to... What? Under my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between the research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. The research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. For security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systematic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. It didn't need to be taken. It was just keeping my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I grew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed the receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until mission end state is achieved. Override password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chemical Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084. Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, saving cases of emergency. Damn it, this isn't Transmission ends.
It's done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump this place is.
Okay, this damnable frickin'... This is the worst ever. Dude.
Chartrand.
So much. Okay, we need to get...
I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Oh, was this related to the Monarch Lab thing? Yes. Oh. Interesting. Okay. We're going to our ship. And we are sleeping. Oh, I know I missed a door. I missed a lot of things, but I have to get this.
Report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
I have to get this damn concussion off. Concussions are the worst. Can we, like, turn these off somehow? Let's see. Hack, unlock personal quarters. Bam.
Sublight will be well pleased that you've claimed the station for them. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place. Chartrand. Sounds awfully familiar. That was the scientist from Cascadia, right?
Bleed duration up. Researcher's mask. That's kind of creepy. Ew. Okay. Okay. Oh god. I may have to fight out of here. I may have made a huge mistake. Just for the record. Still got a lot to do in here too, so. There was a firefight. Alright, boys. Oh, wait! Are they not going to attack because we switched over to... Yeah! Okay, okay. Great, 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 great. Dr. Charles McNulty. Current status, alive, unstable condition. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Oh, dude. Big oof. Dr. Claire Pearsall. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure recitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time, I swear. We'll bring you back. Only 3 names now. Dr. James Guthrie. Alive, extremely unstable. Subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive us. Eva Chartrand and Lorelei Fall. If I'm not mistaken, weren't they dead in the other lab? So they're not coming back. Damn, dude. What a terrible situation. Oof. Man, this game gets, like, super intense sometimes. It's, like, all goofy funny for, like, a lot of it. And then it's like, oh, damn. Like, this just got really real. There's loot back there in the corner. I will check it out. Thank you. Always check your trailers. Okay. I think that's almost everything down here. I think there's a couple doors I'm trying to get. Anything down here? Aha. Wait. I think we did everything, chat. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Just got this game for my husband on the PS4. On the PS4, you cannot adjust the motion blur or field of view. Oh no, bummer. Sorry to hear, dude. That sucks. Field of view in particular. Sorry to hear.
Hushing up.
You know what I just realized I'm really excited to see? I'm very excited to see how Oblivion's going to handle DLC for this game. Because I was so disappointed with Fallout 4's DLC because like 2 of their DLCs weren't even really DLCs. They were just like little side quests that weren't anything. You know, comparing to like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 in New Vegas, like the DLCs were all like 4+ hour adventures. Yes, Oblivion, not Obsidian. Oblivion is my pet name for them because I love them so much. So my hope is that Oblivion is going to like really deliver on the DLC. Like, you know, if you're gonna charge me like $15, like give me like like a big new part of a planet to explore, or like, you know, I'm really hoping we're gonna see some serious additions to the story. Because what was it? Like, there was the Point Lookout DLC for 4, and that was great. Big new area, lots of quests. Like the Point Lookout DLC, I think that's what it was called. That reminded me of like New Vegas and 3. But then they did a DLC which was building a vault, and like you could build a vault, but it was useless and it didn't do anything. And then there was like the quest where you got to like build a companion or something, but the entire thing took you like an hour and a half for $10. So yeah, Far Harbor. Thank you. Far Harbor was what I was trying to say. Far Harbor. Yeah.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull.
Cool.
You're anticipating.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see what Obsidian does with this. I really hope it's like big, awesome, meaningful DLCs. That would really just tweak my giblies. Yes, it would.
What if I shoot a friend on accident? That's on account of your stance.
Up there. Beautiful.
Lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control. You're our body, not the gun.
Okay, return to Lilia. Do that. Yeah, according to this map, we still have...
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
I don't know if you actually get to go to these places, but we have Typhon. Oh, maybe we don't get to go to these places because this is the only one with a lock on it. Yeah, I don't think we get to go to these places. Okay. So I guess we only have one planet left. Cool. Okay.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Oh my. Oh, you think those are DLC planets? Oh, maybe. Good idea. Oh, let's see. You and you. There's a lot out in space for hidden places. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think we still have at least like an entire day of this game left, if not more. So, you know, I got another hour-ish today, and then I'm sure we'll be playing this all day tomorrow as well. I might even start a little bit early. Don't tell anyone. It's between me and you.
Rizzo's lemon slop. Slop your whole family tonight.
Awesome. Feel better. Do you have any water?
What can I do for you? Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Oh, wow.
Have a look.
Oh. Awesome. 3 mods that we were low on. Fantastic.
CNP Borsted Baked. Borsted Baked.
Oh, it's probably to summon the elevator. Hey, Chef Time. Darth Bacon said, is this better than Fallout 76 already? This game was better than Fallout 76 literally while it was loading up and before it actually opened. While the code was being loaded into RAM, it was better than Fallout 76. It didn't even open first. Yeah, okay, cool.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You also find some Automix salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Yes, a UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
What? No, what? Rare gas in a lab that tested on people? Couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone? You had my interest, now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing they wanted to try to convert the entire planet into something different.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Say nothing. Aliens?
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
This is not going the direction I anticipated. When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Okay. That's cellular biology, and that is creating new life, technically, but it has nothing to do with aliens. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Yeah. I really don't know what to make of this, Lilia.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind.
Excuse me?
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put
She's
a bullet through her
alive?
skull.
Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that
They did that to
excessive.
themselves.
Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Okay. Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate.
How do I, what? How do I even get there?
Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised.
Am I
down
the
to the
alien?
bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Oh, God. Maybe it was me the entire time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. Ding 23, 7. That's what I said. I said 7. Where is this? The Chimerist's last experiment. Byzantium. Dude, when do I... Isn't Byzantium like... Okay, it must be the next quest or something. Now we have two quests to Byzantium. Mastering Byzantium. All right. Time for some main questing.
CNP pancake mix. Not required.
Let's go, boys. Oh, God, the VIPs. Are they just parading through the chat like they own the place? People, I'm so sorry about this chat. Oh, my Lord. I gotta take care of this. Okay, there we go. There we go, boys. There, oh, jeez, there's another one. God, they're just crawling out of the woodwork, ain't they? My Lord. God. Like rabbits, these things. Just, ugh, can't stop the breeding. Oh my God. Another one. 1 second. I'm so sorry about this chat. There we go. Ugh.